gives a famous statement, and he says, cast all your cares or all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Be self-controlled and alert. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Once again, I'm a broken record here. Greek word that has a literal meaning and a figurative usage. Literal meaning, to see. I see. My eyes are open and I'm watching. Most common figurative usage, when you were asleep and you're having to wake up. Ever have those scenarios where you're asleep and somebody flips on the lights and you're like, oh gosh, stop, because you can't see well at that point. You haven't adjusted to it. Gregario was a term that meant to arouse from your sleeping state. The enemy will often want us to be so fatigued that spiritually we'll sleep. We'll sleep on obeying. We'll sleep on trusting. We'll sleep on those things and try and distance ourselves.
Come alive, wake up, sleeper. He is risen. We are risen with him.
Things that God has put before us, even when we don't feel them, and even when we are, as you've probably made the connection of the words, when we are off, O-F-F. When spiritually, I feel off. Mentally, I feel off. Relationally, we feel off. Emotionally and all those things, I feel a little off. And that's where we come back to our verse, and I'm going to ask you to read it aloud with me this time. Galatians chapter 6 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up.
If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I know. Anything is possible. If you see what I see, that the grave is empty, then you know what I know. Anything is possible.
Hi. Suicide rates are rising rapidly, so most Jesus followers should prepare ourselves for a more active role in preventing suicides. We are on the front line since pros rarely get involved until a foot soldier helps connect people in crisis with trained professionals. E94.org is a Christian ministry dedicated to equipping the church to prevent suicide through free training of foot soldiers to prevent suicide through training, consulting, and resources. Get equipped to give hope and help and confidently refer people to professional counselors. Learn more at e94.org. Thank you.